Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Tony.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Devin Lloyd making the play. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Lisa, 24.
First carry now. This is big. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's 3rd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense in a hurry up here. Stroud off of play action. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Texans. 18. Why, Tony?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10, on to Mixon. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans trim the lead to 1. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
On red. Go, go.
Hand off to Tootin. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Red on red. 11. Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one's complete over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Tootin headed left. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go. Hey, go. Hey, Nick, go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Hey, hurt. Hey, smash. Heavy. Silver.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Rob.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Lawrence now off the play action. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Throw here, third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Noel to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Stroud throwing here on first. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
That run puts them right back in the same old situation for third down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. Third down.
All right.
Out of the shotgun. A give to Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Finding Johnson once more. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Working quickly here. Pacheco does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal.
118. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. One little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it'll be third and goal.
All right.
He'll try to run with Pacheco. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. It's now fourth and goal.
Hey, south. Under.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
14. Jaguars 10.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, Lion. Son, it's hot.
On play action now, Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some left.
That's grabbed inside the 30. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Take right open.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
These are 24. 11. Here we go.
Running left, it's Hunter.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Check. Hey, go. Hey, go. Red.
Tootin takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2.
Red, 23.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Catches it at the 1. And he gets in for the score. The 2-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball. And they know how to finish.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Out. Why, Tony? What is?
To the air, Stroud. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Stroud. That's incomplete left side.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
All right.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down.
Alert the high, alert the high. 19 Texas.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On the give, it's Tootin. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Working quickly here.
Derek Stingley. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
They go play action. Lawrence.
the 27-yard line.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
By Jalen Guthrie.
On red. Hey, Soko, so hot. All right, here we go. Read our key. Here we go, son.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Bronco switch. Hey, Ron. Silver.
They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the 1st down. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these 4th and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumpy, and they just did.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Goes to the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Lawrence looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down here at the 16. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here comes the screen for Etienne. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
11, add that. Son, it's hot.
Here's Tootin. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
All right.
First down throw by Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Houston.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the gun, Stroud. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and
Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. The defense, they ace the test.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Stroud to throw on first down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it sets up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Stroud to throw again on second. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. It brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Couldn't connect with Jaden Higgins. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, sink break. Go, let's go. Me.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That one hits for 30. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hey, go! Hey, go.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
30 left on this side.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
11, again.
Going again. Here's Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Houston. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On play action, here's Stroud. Go right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. That was a great effort. That brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Stroud again. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. All down to the 26. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down, 1 yard to go.
On the quick, right? 18, what's that?
Wright running out of the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, Stroud. far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Here we go, let's go.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
22.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
2 set of downs for him from the 31.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Rip, 23.
Here's ETN on first down. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Oh, hey.
Here's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 38 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This is right. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Gun. Go, let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the gun to give to Etienne. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Lisa, 24. Hey, Soko, it's hot. 11. Hot.
Lawrence in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Right, let's go. Here we go.
From the pistol, they're going to run with Etienne. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jaguars take a lead just before the end of the third. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Right open.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here we go.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
No to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Texans to the line. First and 10. To the air, Stroud. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10, still into 28. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Nike Texans.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Oh, hey.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. The game will be a first down, Texans.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18. What's that?
Stroud off of play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Hey, Ginger.
He's back to throw. So this one on the defense. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Hey, Lion.
They'll run here following the penalty. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Rip, 23. There we go.
Now Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Soko. 11, Agag. Smash.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Hot.
He'll go quickly to the right. And the the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Setting up the screen. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock's only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Same right. Go, let's go.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
All right, let's go. 30 left. Let's go. Go.
Back to throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover. Downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Go.
Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Go right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
All right. Tony.
Here he is to throw. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Mikey Texas.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. All right, so the penalty helps him out. Now only 6 yards needed on third down. Now to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 3. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
He'll look to throw it. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. Now a timeout, so there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does him no good. They got to go for broke here.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on second down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Rip.
Lawrence working from the gun. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.